My favourite gaming console is the one I grew up with. I got it for Christmas when I was 12 years old, and it is the Nintendo NES. These are the games that I've collected over the last 6 to 8 months. I think I'm only 10 or 15 games off a full UK European set. Some of the ones left are getting really expensive though, but I'll keep my eye out and I'll pick them up if I'm able. But today I'm going to show you how I clean Nintendo cartridges. Right guys, I've got a triple game cartridge, Super Mario Brothers, Tetris and Nintendo World Cup. This is actually a Nintendo own release. 3 screws on the back. These are security screws. So if you haven't got one, you will need a game bit. I think this was £2 or $1.99 on eBay. There's 2 to choose from, a larger one and a smaller one. I believe the larger one can be used on Sega cartridges off the Master System and the Mega Drive or Genesis if you're in North America, but we will be using the smaller one. Right, 3 screws out. So that is the contents of the game cartridge. This one and Super Mario's Duck Hunt are the only 2 that I know of that have blobs. There's a chip under there and they've just sealed over the top with some sort of resin. A lot of counterfeit carts have this, but it's just cheaper for them to reproduce and manufacture. But as far as I know, this one and Super Mario Duck Hunt are the only legitimate ones. The board itself doesn't look like it's in bad condition at all. I don't know if you can pick me up on camera. Can you tell the tarnishing on the actual contact pins? But we'll see if we can sort that out. So basically, paper towel, isopropyl. In America it's rubbing alcohol or along those lines. A higher alcohol content the better. This is, I believe, 99%. This is the strongest one, but drop some on the paper towel. And don't be shy. It won't harm the board. Get in there and properly rub them. Rub all the board, both sides. Right, there we go, guys. The patina off the pins is gone, all the dirt's gone. You can see the shiny sections on the pins. That's just due to friction of getting pushed in and pulled out of the console, but all the dirt has gone off it. There's no dirt on any other contacts anywhere on the board. No cracks, no scratches. The circuit board itself has got like a coating on it to stop all the traces from tarnishing and peeling off the board, but it all looks to be intact. All the resistors soldered to the board are absolutely solid. There, everything seems to be in good order. So I'll just put this down to one side. And here we have the case itself. So a little more alcohol. And just wipe it down. Try and get into all the nooks and crannies you can. I do wipe over the label. I'm just very careful not to rub too hard to take the shiny gloss coating off the label, and if you do it quick enough and dry it out, see I'm using the other end of the tissue, the dry part, to dry the label off, there shouldn't be any problems with the label lifting. Same with the label on the front. Quickly once over and then dry it off, and then with the wet part again give the cartridge a good rub. This one isn't that bad a condition, to be honest. Let's have a look at the inside of the cartridge. I'll just get another piece of tissue. It really is in good condition, this one. Bit of isopropyl, and then just give it the once over. If it was in really bad condition, I would give it more time. these bits here, where the actual PCB sticks through, I like to give those more attention because they're what the inside of the case never gets exposed to anything, but this section here where it gets plugged in and out of the machine does. So I like to try and get all the dirt out of that. Oh, it's not too bad, to be honest. And these, in the UK we have a shop called Hobbycraft. A lot of people in the UK would call these earbuds or something like that, but in our household we call them Q-tips. I believe it's a brand name, like Hoover. No one says vacuum cleaner, do they? It's always Hoover. But these are basically crafting Q-tips, and this is what I use to get into the hard to reach places and right up to the edges. So I'm gonna a few drops of alcohol in the external section of the cartridge, get right into the corner, round the lip. I'll quickly move on to this side before the alcohol evaporates. Not too bad. Screw holes. Around the seam of the game. In any hard to reach places in the corners. But as I say, this one's a surprisingly in very good condition. And if it's in really bad condition, see the grooves or the pinch point to pull the cartridge back out. Run the, oh, that's filthy, that bit. I like to rub the Q-tip amongst all the grooves to give it a proper clean. There we go. Final one's over with a dry tissue. Everything's ready. Front of the cartridge. Blob chips down. Sitting in right. Hinge the top on and shut down. All 3 game screws. And there we go. One cleaned, ready to go.